Hello, welcome back to another video. In today's episode I'm going to show you why my workshop is now completely empty. I've probably shown you around the actual workshop a few times, but the main problem is here in the actual roof. There's a major leak comes through here. That's why basically most of my stuff, 90% of the time, is covered in plastic, because the water pours in through there and it also pours in through the window there. Replaced that actual wooden panel there a couple of times now and thinking I've fixed the roof, but it just keeps on coming through because it's so old, this building. So what my intention was I'll show outside. Actually, it'll be easy to explain. My main intention was actually to remove all the ivy. As you can see, the ivy is quite rampant over the roof, and replace all the roof with this bitumen style stuff here. This is just laid on top of the slate, because this side's slate on this side. So I started removing the ivy and I was going to do the other side, and this is what I found. On this side here I removed all the ivy here. It's starting to grow back again now, of course. It grows so fast. I removed this. Was basically ivy was right up to here, covering the entire, almost half the actual metal roof of the garage. So this roof's fantastic, it's brilliant. I get a lot of condensation in winter, which I'm going to address and insulate it all and panel it all out inside. But I wanted to sort this out and sort the leak. But this here is asbestos, and nobody wants that in their life. And I've bodged it up as best I can with a tarpaulin. Look at that bitumen stuff there. There's the old chimney there. There's a chimney for the old water boiler, which is in the corner, so I'm going to have to try and get that removed as well. So the roof is all going to be stripped right off. If you can see as well, actually it actually dips. So it's actually collapsed in the centre. I've been told it's all going to be stripped off completely, right back to the just the walls. We can replace all the wood and put a brand new steel roof on to match the garage. But I've now got to try and move everything that's in the workshop out. I'll just go back in there and I'll show you. So everything that is in here, workbenches, shelving I can take apart and box up everything. Toolboxes, the bench are made from pallets, that's all got to be moved. Got the new bathroom tiles, they can be moved into the other workshop, into the other metal shed for storage. I'm going to be redoing the bathroom at some point. The whole place has got to be gutted completely, so it's going to be a massive job, I think. It's going to be a lot of cramming things in boxes just for storage for now, but it also gives me a chance when it's all done to panel all the roof out properly, get it all really nice and insulated, and get it all nice and dry and damp proof for next winter. But like I said, it's going to be quite a big job moving all the bits into the garage, and in the garage we haven't got a massive amount of room. So if I'm walking you backwards and forwards, in here everything's got to come in here, or 95% of it's got to go in here, and you can see it's pretty tight anyway. There's been a lot of sweating, swearing and extremely bad language. I finally managed to get it into the garage here. I had to raise the feet up on blocks because otherwise I can't get my parts washer underneath. But I quite like having a workbench here, to be honest. I probably wouldn't have it as wide as that, probably only to here. I might even build just something in there just to do a little bit of work on, etc. But I am getting quite stressed actually, because I've got quite a bit to do still, and I'm running out of room. I can't get the Nissan out because the battery's gone flat. I might even just need a really good run actually and charge it up. It's just been on trickle charge every so often, and I isolate it. Just shut Dave up, probably the best band in the world. Right, as you can see, I cleared this whole section. Lots of damp, just not to be expected with the amount of water that's been coming in. All down this corner here. This is all going to be addressed when the actual roof is done, hopefully. And you can see there as well, that there was where the old flue was for the old chimney, so I'm going to brick all that up. I'm going to get some cement and just whack it full of old bricks and things and just try and secure it. There's a nice big tasty crack there. I'm trying to also discover where the actual mouse is coming in. It might be in that little hole there. It's a little volar thing, and I don't think you need a lot of actual space to get through, so I might just whack a bit of expanding foam in there for now. Might pee it off a little bit. And that's been moving as well, because that was all done a while ago. Oh, anyway, so now what I'm going to do now, as you can see, sorry, all that was in there is now outside. That's all got to go in the garage. So it's probably a bit disjointed, this video, because I am actually just trying to get things done off camera, save a little bit of time. But as you can see, I'm getting there. If there wasn't a wall here, it'd be dead easy. I could just get everything through. I could even get the car in here. Anyway, or another car. Right, I carry on and we'll catch up with you hopefully when this bench is over there. After a bit of sweating and swearing, I should move the bench over. I've dislodged this leg a little bit, so that's over a little bit, so I'm going to have to re-address that. So now, got all that out there, so I'm going to try and get as much as I can back in here, just for tonight, because time's getting on. It's now 4:15. Take Woody for a walk at 5:30, so I've not got long, an hour and 15 minutes. So I think I'm just going to try and get everything back in here tonight, just roughly, and then hopefully in the morning I can get out early, get the car out, hopefully that'll start, and then move all that into the garage. I do want to show you this that I found as I removed an old piece of board. It may have moved now. Oh, there it is. I can still see her moving. Just down here. She's just playing with her, protecting her babies. I think they call it a mock widow, is it? Nasty looking thing, so I think I might leave her well alone. Yeah, he's looking after her little nest. Don't want them hatching out in there, to be honest. So it's a good job I'm actually clearing it all out. It's the next morning. As you can see, I've got the workbench into the garage with the toolboxes. It was a bit of a struggle. I should have emptied them out really and made it a hell of a lot easier, but then it takes twice as long. I'm very impatient. Right, some progress made. Workbench is in place. Looks quite nice there actually. If it was a longer garage, this would be an ideal little setup. I may keep a workbench in here. Looks quite nice. Drop me a comment below, tell me what you think. What would you do? Would you have a workbench in here as well as in the workshop? Or is it just overkill and taking up space? Don't look nice together. Yin and yang. Hard work, not hard work. Anyway, got the toolbox in. Damn heavy. Luckily the bottom one is on wheels, that wheeled in quite nicely around the outside. Wheel 3 were my weight training for today. Looks a bit cramped in here. Yeah, I don't know if I like it. Anyway, I'm going to have a sweep up now. I'm going to get the car back in and move my auto finesse poster or banner, moved it further down. You can't fully see it, I'm going to rearrange all this in a way. But my plan was to actually do all the roof in here and pad out the walls in here, but this is going to have to wait now until the workshop's actually done. Right, since the last clip, it's now probably 2.5 months later. We're now in autumn. We've been delayed on the actual roof due to really bad weather and storms coming in and other houses actually taking priority over just a shed roof. So I had to move a few things back in and move the actual workbench back in over there just behind you. And I've sort of set up my computer and things on here just so I could get a little bit of work done with my vinyl plotter and things. So now I'm actually going to crack on because I've actually got a set date now to actually have the roof done. It's going to be about a week and a half. So I've got a week and a half to basically gut this place and get it all ready for the actual roofs to come in to strip all the actual whole roof off. As you can see, getting there. It's damn cold in here now. It usually stays cold anyway, but it feels a lot colder now because it's so empty. I did notice when I took the wall panelling off, there's a massive great big hole in here, so I'm going to have to address that when the roof's done and whack a load of cement in there, neaten it up and strengthen it up a little bit. It was done here before, but looks like all this is coming away. So when I move the tumble dryer, which will probably be a couple of days before they actually start work, I'll clean all this area up and see if I can neaten all this crap up basically. Right, so all I've got to do now is move this bench which is behind you. So all I've got here, basically I've still got the guitar case. I'm going to take that down in about 5 minutes. I'm going to try and keep my vinyl plotter, this bench and the computer here right until, like I said, like the tumble dryer, to the last minute, so I can still do a little bit of work. But all the tranquilments on the side and things like that can go back into the garage now on the other bench, so we're all nice, neat and tidy for when we can bring it all back in when it's all panelled out on the roof, and hopefully a lot drier and safer in here. Okay, so I think I'm going to call that video it here. So basically I'll do an update before they actually start work when it's all completely empty, but I've already filmed a video when Stan the man came round to help me measure up for the electrics, so you'll probably see that before the actual update, even though it's already happened. Right, so if you've liked this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you in the next video. It should be very shortly, I think.